This video is for educational purposes and cultural awareness only.
Have you ever heard of a spiritual path that embraces what most of us fear? A path that finds divinity in the dark, the discarded, and even in death itself. Today, we journey into the world of the Aghori, one of the most misunderstood and extreme spiritual sects in India. This isn't a story for the faint of heart, but it's one that challenges our deepest perceptions of purity, reality, and the divine. So, stay with us as we explore the life and philosophy of the Aghori. The Aghori are devotees of the Hindu deity Shiva, specifically in his fierce form as Bhairava. While their numbers are small, their presence is powerful, centered mostly in holy cities like Varanasi, along the sacred Ganges River, but they can also be found near cremation grounds across India and Nepal. Their lineage traces back to Kaina Ram, a revered ascetic from the 17th century who is believed to have lived for 150 years. But the roots of their philosophy go much, much deeper, drawing from the ancient tantric traditions of India. So what do the Aghori believe? At the core of their philosophy is a radical form of non-dualism. This is the idea that everything in the universe, from the most beautiful flower to the most decayed flesh, is a manifestation of the one ultimate reality, Brahman, or the divine. For an Aghori, there is no good or bad, no pure or impure, no sacred or profane. To them, these are all just concepts, illusions created by the human mind. They believe that God is perfect, and if God is perfect, then everything created by God must also be perfect. To reject any part of creation is to reject the Creator. This leads us to their ultimate goal, moksha, or liberation from the cycle of reincarnation, but their path to this liberation is what sets them apart. They seek to achieve this by confronting and embracing everything that society shuns. They believe that by immersing themselves in what others consider taboo, they can transcend human limitations like fear, disgust, and hatred. By breaking these mental barriers, they aim to see the divine in everything and everyone, and in doing so, realize their own divine nature. This philosophy is most vividly expressed in their choice of dwelling, the cremation grounds, known as shmashanas. In Hinduism, these places are considered highly impure, places of death and sorrow, that most people avoid. But for the Aghori, the shmashana is their cathedral. It's a powerful space, a place where the line between life and death is blurred. They live among the funeral pyres, meditating amidst the ashes and smoke. This constant exposure to death serves as a potent reminder of life's impermanence. It forces them to confront the ultimate reality of their own mortality, stripping away the ego and worldly attachments. They see the cremation ground not as an end, but as a place of profound transformation. This is where their practices become truly challenging to our modern sensibilities. The Aghori are known to engage in rituals that involve substances and objects that most would find shocking. For instance, they may consume leftover food, animal waste, or even, in some ritual contexts, human remains from the cremation grounds. Now, it's crucial to understand the why behind this. It's not for shock value or out of some morbid curiosity. It is a spiritual practice, a test of their non-dualistic belief. If everything is divine, then these substances are also divine. By consuming them, an Aghori is demonstrating their complete acceptance of this truth and their victory over the mental conditioning of disgust. It is an extreme act to prove to themselves that they have risen above the duality of pure and impure. Perhaps the most iconic symbol of the Aghori is the human skull or kapala, which they often use as a ritual bowl for food and drink. Again, this is steeped in symbolism. The skull represents the ego and the limitations of the physical body. By using it in this manner, they are constantly reminded of the temporary nature of life and the need to transcend the self. It's a tool for meditation, a memento mori that keeps their spiritual goal front and center. They may also adorn themselves with jewelry made from human bones and smear their bodies with ash from the funeral pyres. This ash is symbolic of Shiva and represents the burning away of the ego and worldly desires, leaving only the pure essence of the soul. Their practices also extend to the physical body. Some Aghori engage in extreme forms of asceticism and meditation, sometimes remaining in one position for hours or even days, enduring extreme heat or cold. They believe that by pushing the body to its absolute limits, they can break their attachment to it and achieve a higher state of consciousness. They walk a path where the physical is just a vehicle and its comforts are irrelevant to the journey of the soul. The Aghori path is fundamentally about breaking taboos. Society creates rules about what is clean and unclean, what is acceptable and what is not. The Aghori systematically shatter these rules. They do this to demolish the walls of their own minds. Fear, disgust, shame, and social conditioning are seen as a prison that keeps the soul from realizing its true, limitless nature. By confronting these taboos head-on, they believe they can achieve a state of pure, untethered awareness. It's important to differentiate them from common misconceptions. They are not a cult of darkness or chaos. Their spiritual belief is one of ultimate unity and love. They see the divine light in everyone, including those rejected by society, the sick, the poor, the outcast. Many Aghori are also known for their healing abilities. Using their deep knowledge of traditional herbs and spiritual energy, they offer help to those who have nowhere else to turn, seeing service to the rejected as service to God. They strive to be completely free of judgment, which allows them to connect with people on a deeply human level, regardless of their circumstances. In the end, the Aghori represent the far edge of human spirituality. Their path is not for everyone, nor is it meant to be. It is a solitary and intensely personal journey. They force us to ask difficult questions. What is purity? What is real? What are the limits of our own beliefs? While their methods may seem extreme, their underlying goal is one that resonates across many spiritual traditions: to see beyond the surface, to find unity in a world of differences, and to realize the divine spark that exists within all of creation. Their life is a stark, powerful testament to the idea that the path to light can sometimes lead directly through the heart of darkness. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into the world of the Aghori. If you found this exploration fascinating, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more journeys into the lesser-known corners of our world. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.
Untold cultures of the world. We don't just watch, we wonder.